my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a full house reset, and let me tell you, this is actually probably about the third week we've gotten into these. These are our Sunday whole family reset where everybody gets involved, everyone has a task, and I am just going to take you along to show you roughly how much we take care of. Now, if you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Yessie, and I teach people how to manage their home while dealing with depression, anxiety, and ADHD. I have been creating a few videos lately where I teach everybody how to create systems at home so that they can manage their ADHD and also stay on top of any house chores they have. And these tips, of course, can always be applied to anyone who isn't dealing with ADHD and they're just looking to be a little bit more efficient in their day-to-day tasks. So I'm happy to be showing you guys these today. So today really consists of making sure that everything's back to where it should go. I am starting with the downstairs and just kind of tackling areas that need a little bit of a reset. And at the same time, I'm making sure that I get a few loads of laundry in because honestly, with a family of 4, there's so much laundry to do. I always tell people to not only clean in zones, but also do laundry by day. And what I mean by that is basically separate every single load of laundry that you need to do throughout the week. Take care of one load on Sunday, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The important thing is that you're going to want to make sure that you take care of it from start to finish. What do I mean by that? That means getting the laundry into the wash, the dryer, hanging dry if you have to, and then put away so that it's not sitting on a chair somewhere in your room or in the laundry room for X amount of days for the remaining of the week. Then I'm moving on to the bathrooms. My husband and I are actually tackling it together. He's taking care of the cleaning while I'm taking care of putting things back where they belong. I found that when we tag team, we tend to obviously get through things much faster. Now, if you are able to do this throughout the week, you'll just have to reset things back and you're not going to have to worry about deep cleaning as much, but there may still be a few messes that you might have to wipe down. Overall, I just prefer doing this method now because work has been busy for all of us. School has been busy for all of us. I actually homeschool my children, so not only am I working from home, but I am also their teacher. I am also the chef, and I am also the person in charge of getting them to and from their activities. So our weekly chaos is increasing by the seconds, as I say. So it's important that we take at least one day out of the week to make sure everything is just back to its normal state. Recently, I was asked over on my Instagram page if all I did was clean, and I was a little taken aback because my page has always focused on cleaning. That's not to say that that is literally all I focus on. And quite frankly, it's probably not even the main topic that I focus on because when you have ADHD, there is so much happening in your head. I've found that women especially tend to be the ones that are constantly running some sort of project in their head and they're never finishing them. And believe it or not, I am very much that person. I'm a very ambitious person and I've always enjoyed finding new challenges. And because of that, I tend to be pretty much involved in multiple projects at once. I've done this for so many years now, and believe it or not, before this, I was a project manager, and it was so befitting of me because I was constantly busy, but also I was constantly challenged. Now that I work from home and I do more of a freelance job, it's a little bit difficult to stay on top of that and not feel kind of bored of doing what I do. But because I also do content creation and I also do marketing, I tend to always have something to do that's different every single day. So to the person that was asking me if all I ever do is clean, I'm sorry to disappoint, but There's absolutely not a single mom, wife, or person with ADHD out there that only takes care of one thing. So, no, that is not the only thing I do. Another thing that I'm hoping to add to my weekend resets is actually meal prepping. I am currently in the middle of a fasting diet, and I try not to even call these things diets truly, but I'm doing everything in my power to just be a little bit more healthy, be more conscious of what I eat, and not binge eat as much as I used to. Now, some of you that have ADHD, if you're watching this, then you may know that we have our hyperfixation meals. And these are meals that we will eat pretty much every single day if somebody allows us to. Now, unfortunately, some of these meals are pretty heavy on carbs. And as it is right now, I struggle so much with my weight, mainly because I hyperfixate on my meals. I'm doing much more work now to get more vegetables and fruits in and trying to be more conscientious on what I put into my body. Now, I do have to say that some of the deep cleaning that I take care of isn't necessarily indicative of what I do every single weekend. For example, taking care of the washer and the dryer, just like I am right here, is probably something I do once a month. I did not get to this last month in November, so I am now taking care of it. I have to say that it is crucial to take care of the machines that take care of you. And that involves deep cleaning them, doing maintenance, and just ensuring that everything works the way it should. Then I move on to downstairs and I make sure that everything gets dusted. You guys, if you are not new and you've been following me, then you know that we deal with allergies and asthma, and there's just a certain deep cleaning that needs to be taken care of every single week or every single month to make sure that those dust particles are taken care of. I know to some this may seem a bit excessive, but I promise you, once you've gotten into a habit, a bit of a routine, it's pretty much second nature. Now, of course, when we moved into this house, it was a bit bigger and there was much more to handle. So I'm happy that we are doing these group cleanings where we get the kids involved and my husband's also getting involved. I always tell people it's important that you get the kids involved, and I know it may seem kind of unnecessary to some. In the past, I've been told that kids should be let to be kids and you shouldn't worry about teaching them how to clean. In my opinion, I think kids should learn basic life skills, and those basic life skills should include cleaning. Because one day when they get older and they have their own place or they need to help around the house, they won't actually know. Now, I'm telling you this out of my own experience. I grew up with a mother that was very much involved in teaching us life skills because she was not taught these skills, and when she got married, she felt very much out of place. Not so much just because she got married, but when she grew up, when she was an adult, there was so much she didn't realize she did not know how to do. And she had to relearn as a grown-up. So in her mind, she really wanted both of her little girls to be well-rounded when it came to not just managing a home, but being a grown-up. And that means being disciplined enough to maintain the place that you live. So I'm very happy that my mother taught us this. I am very proud for the mother that I have. And for those of us who might have not gotten that experience, it's important that we learn that with children, it's okay to give them chores. It's okay to give them this experience. They will grow up one day and they will absolutely need these. So I always say base your chores on age group. I have a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. The 5-year-old will pick up his toys. They'll help me with the trash, help me picking up things here and there, and help me dust. While the 8-year-old may actually help me with the trash or the toilets. He also helps me with his laundry, the shoes, making sure things are back in their place, because he understands the concept of organization now. So I will be posting more on that in the future. If there's something else you want to know, let me know in the comments, but I would be happy to share that with you guys. Now in the kitchen, this was the biggest project, and unfortunately my camera decided it did not want to have the battery for this. So I only have this much bit showing you guys. I will be doing more cleanings, declutterings, and more step-by-step videos for you guys when it comes to ADHD. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and until next time, bye.